Oh, I just sprained my ankle. I didn't actually, but I know exactly what to do if you did. I'm going to tell you in a second. So if you just sprained your ankle, first thing to do is swear quietly. Check if kids are around. If there are no kids around, swear. If kids are around, swear just in your inside voice. Then the next thing to do is, what kind of sprain is it? So if you did the typical, yeah, I rolled my ankle, rolled my foot inside, I have pain on the outside. Then we ask you, have you done this before? If you're like, yeah, I've done it 7 times before, then you kind of say yes, because it's probably going to feel better quicker. The reason, because you've already trashed the ligaments in that side of the ankle, so it's going to sting for a while, but it's probably going to be fine. If it's the first time, then it's a little bit, yeah, that's not cool. Definitely get a physio to check it out, assess it, see what's going on. But number one thing, ice it, get it elevated. Try not to let the swelling really settle in there, because that's going to a little bit slow down the healing process. So stay off it, ice it, elevate it, and then get it checked out. If it's a little more of one of those spinoramas, like your skate gets stuck in a rut, and the pain is a little more in here, that could be the high ankle sprain, which is a little bit of a different animal. Again, get it assessed. It likes a little bit more rest. It needs a little more time to heal. I'm going to talk more about a typical inversion sprain, like when you roll your ankle, and sort of the first things you start with. So number one, you get the swelling out, get it feeling better, not painful. And then you're going to work a little bit of mobility. So one of the first things we often do is just what's called the ankle alphabet. So you just use your foot, to trace out. This is a B, C, all the letters of the alphabet. So just what you're trying to do is just stimulate those muscles that control the ankle, work a little bit on fine motor control. When you have damage to ligaments, you have swelling in a joint, the muscles that cross that joint get a little bit inhibited. So you want to just get them moving again a little bit. Then once you've worked on that a bit and really the ankle's feeling much better, maybe you're not having so much pain on it, then you can start working some inversion and E-Version. So I just have my calf on a foam roll so that my heel isn't dragging on the ground. I have a medium bungee here that's attached just to my forefoot. And I'm going to keep my foot nice and relaxed, so I'm not pulling it up here. I don't want to see this muscle popping up. I want to keep it nice and relaxed. And then I'm just going to roll the bottom of my foot in and then control it out. Now, you can maybe see when I go out, it stutters a bit. It's called cogwheeling. That's not weird, but you're trying to get it as smooth as you can. So I kind of think of the way the queen waves, like that. So I'm kind of doing a queen wave with the bottom of my foot. The other thing is my kneecap shouldn't be turning at all either. So this is the little trick that some people do. Yeah, like that is not ankle, okay, that's hip rotation. So you do it both ways. You do coming in. This way, if you did an inversion sprain, is going to be harder because this is where your injury is on this side. And so I don't have to flip around, I'm just changing legs. But you would do this on both sides. Again, my knee stays straight ahead, my foot is relaxed. I don't want to see this popping on. I should feel it just along the outside here in the bottom third. So those are a couple things that I'll start with. I'm going to give you a couple more advanced things to do right now. So we got the pain, the swelling out, we did some mobility, we did some work on the lateral muscles that help stabilize the ankle. Then it should be feeling some better. We're going to go just a single leg balance. It's probably going to be not as good as it was before you rolled your ankle because, again, you had some swelling and some damage there. So we want to retrain that. So it would be just single leg balance, eyes open, eyes closed. Then we want to work it through a bit more range of motion. So we'll go heel lift, so standing on single leg, heel lift, so coming up onto the ball of your foot, which is hard. And then we'll go toe lift, so rocking back to our heel and picking up our toes, heel lift, toe lift, but trying to pause. You can see me trying to pause at the top and the bottom, so I'm not just going to go heel, toe, because then you're not really having to stabilize all that much. And then we're going to work into a little bit of dynamic. movement again. So just like we covered in the other video, you know, might do a little single leg, you know, drop, squat, and stick. And we might start very slow and just see how that feels, and then go to the next thing. Unless you're working with your team's physiotherapist or something who has told you it's okay to have a bit of pain, I don't want you moving on to the next level if it's painful. So for example, if just balancing and doing heel lift, toe lift was a little uncomfortable, then obviously we're not going to go to squat drop. You know, we'll probably stay at balance until till we can do heel lift, toe lift nicely. Once if we do single leg squat drop is fine, then we're going to add in a little bit of lateral movement. So you would start very easy, just a little step, step, stick, step, step, stick. But again, making sure that you take the time to get your balance. So usually we'll tell you to hold for 3 seconds on each side. And as that gets pain-free, then you'll go a little quicker, you'll increase the amplitude, get a little bit more force. But remember, it has to be pain-free at each level to move on. It's not like, well, if I can just get through the whole progression, then my ankle will be better. You know, you can't force it to heal faster. You can only give it an optimal environment. And if you're constantly getting in there and hammering on it and making it more sore and more sore, then you're taking away from the healing process. So be patient with it. And if it's, you know, if it's been a week or a couple weeks and it really doesn't seem to be getting better at all, then you need to go back and get it checked and follow up and see, hey, is there something else going on here? I thought I just rolled my ankle, but maybe there's something else going on that you need to get checked out. So this is Maria from goalietrainingpro.com. How about you just not roll your ankle in the first place? How would that be? And then you don't have to worry about it. Cheers. So if you like that video, that exercise, give me a thumbs up so that I know I'm on the right track, giving you what you want. If there's another question that you have, or you want other videos on speed or stamina or hip mobility, whatever it is, just leave it in the comments below. I read all those comments, and I add them to my to-do list, and I'll get that content made for you. If you want to get these videos as soon as they hit YouTube, before everybody else had a chance to see them and know how they end, just click the subscribe link and you're good to go. I'll catch you next time. Cheers.